Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. One gone here. So now it's Corey Seager. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. 2 down. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. 2 outs. That pitch gets the inside corner. And the count 1-1. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, not in time. He beats it out and keeps the inning alive.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Ortiz at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Popped up. Polanco. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Hit hard on the ground to short. To first. Oh. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Here comes Bryce Harper. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next offering is fouled back. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's the center fielder.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Soler puts it away and set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Jorge Soler. That one the other way. He's there. He's got it. 1 away. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
1 down, base is empty. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-0. And misses inside. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
1 strike.
Swings through that. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. And now Jason Varitek.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
1 for 2. Joe Kelly gets the call from the pen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Lindor on the move. There's a ball.
No strike.
Safe at second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Now 3-0.
Well, this is A little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Out towards left center. Martinez sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Michael Conforto now at the plate. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. That one kicks away from the catcher. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third. That's off the inside corner. And it's 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Two outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. He fouls it off. Will do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Basallo down to first with it. And he comes in to score on the wild pitch. 2 outs. Runner on first. And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Foul ball. And he blows that one by him at 100.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Check on the runner. Conforto dives back in safely. Kelly, the slender right-hander, gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Into center. And it falls. And now 2 aboard.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Now he breaks his bat in plenty of time to first. And we're back. Digging in, Marcelo Meyer. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Kobe Mayo.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
Just missed. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's one down. Relay throw. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. 0 for 3 in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. Swing and a miss.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Slide. Got him for strike 3. Now it's J.D. Martinez. And a breaking ball misses outside. That one off the mark, and the count now 2-0. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses, and it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Alvarez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. That should get the dugout going. And now they're out in front. It's 4-2. Here's the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Just missed.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, you swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
The other way, fair ball. Polanco around second. Coming home. He will score.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. That one in triple digits.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
That one missed. Torres on at second with 2 down. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Liner, base hit. Coming home. Runner from second crosses the plate, and he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning, but not before. Bottom of the 8th. Seager stands in now. So a lefty out of the pen, Billy Wagner.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Martinez running hard to get it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Corrals it, and there's one down. So man aboard. Next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. And that skips in the dirt. And that's down and away.
2 balls, no strikes.
And another ball. Right side. And it goes just foul. Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Now it's the right fielder, Jorge Soler. Started to swing, held up. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Down to second, but he dances back in safely. Two outs. And down on strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the center fielder, number 36. Slice to right, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one found hard the other way. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. Ground ball right side, Torres sends it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. And now Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a fly out. That's inside. On its way to the corner, Soler running hard to get it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Samuel Basallo getting ready to hit. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Inside. And the count even 1-1. And there's a foul ball. And there's a ball. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. In to score is the runner from third, and they're up by 4. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now, and they put the tag on him. Last chance for the home team. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Not even close there. Ball 1. Wagner. In his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Matt Strom on the pitch here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So a man at first. Jason Varitek will hit next. And that's way high. And that is ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
In the air to left down the line. And that drops foul. Lindor gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Snap throw to first. Tag and they got him. Lindor picked off. struck him out swinging. And they're down to their last out. Michael Conforto will climb in. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a foul straight back. Strom is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using
I just signed. I don't need to label controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes. I dance on my own, so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus. Way to depend on this punching this reckless. Michigan's all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle. The same as how I be preferring my venison. Windleton black and the minnow sentence. And I was apprenticing under a villain. Face full of metal to pay my respects. I slaughter my dinner to kid it's new grilling. And you come a call from Chicago to neck. The look of my eyes. It's the same Donald. It's hard to explain. The rush I'm feeling. I try not to as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves suddenly started to swell. The sleep was choke, I call it cloaking the vice on the waves. Kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the drive, through the door. Cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in line, you're better off alone. So don't go breaking my heart. Just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart. Squares in a circle, just spit it right out. You shove it right in my face. You say, hey, hey, what's your problem? Why are you talking like that? Knowing I'll picture you leaving, you're not coming back.
Welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Beavers going up against the Iron Pigs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, and our pitcher in this game, Zach Wheeler.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone. For a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And now the right fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Line drive and foul ball. And that's outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. At the plate, Samuel Basallo. Swing and a miss as he was late. Wheeler, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Man at first. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Sliced hard but foul. You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Toss to Muncy, and that is the inning. Mookie Betts will get us started. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Turns and fires to Betts. And a foul ball. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Gets under it. And there's one away. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Polanco tosses to first. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Tommy Edman. And ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball.
Ball 3.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And that extends the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-0. And now the center fielder, James Wood. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. Outside. Ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that's downstairs. 2-1. And that's in there at the knees. Next offering in the dirt, and it's 3-2. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Edman to Betts at second for 1. How about that double play? So here is Bryce Harper. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that one is inside. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Chopper right side. Edmonds slings to first. Harper retired. Out number 3. Back here in L.A., Jorge Soler up at the plate. Arrieta back to work. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Ball in.
Ground ball right side. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And that one hammered. That's back. Out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Adrian Beltre, the next to hit. And that is out of play. That one the other way, and foul ball. This one in the air right field. Rodriguez racing after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one out to right. Hauls it in for the out. One down. Muncy digs in. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Check swing, called strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
On the ground to the left, Polanco whips it to first. Score at 5-3 for the second out with the third baseman shifted over there. Betts stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the center fielder, number 36. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Waste no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Now it's the right fielder, Julio Rodriguez. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count. 0-1.
In the dirt. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Runner at second here, one gone. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Towards first. Muncy takes it himself. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Now here is Samuel Basallo. This to center field. Wood flying after this one. Base hit and a run comes in.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And the sweeper is off the plate. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And here is Rickey Henderson. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rodriguez settles under it. He makes the grab. And a quick out, number one. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And they get Edman for the out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Judge checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A changeup missing, and the count is even 2-2. Judge rips that one. Rodriguez on his way over, and he makes the catch. On to the fourth, and the batter now, Yordan Alvarez. That's outside, and that's ball one.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third, and he held up. Next offering is fouled back. And it remains 2-2. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Toss to Muncy. And they get the out on Alvarez. So digging in, Jorge Polanco. Late with the swing there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
1 out, base is empty. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Gleyber Torres up to hit. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, and now here is James Wood. That's hard hit on the line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Jorge Soler now at the plate.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
And misses inside. The other way. Harper takes it to the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Samuel Basallo. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Check swing went around. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
That's down and in. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. To the right side, Harper. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Wheeler back to work. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Just misses with that one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Number 36 in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Ball.
Harper on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play up.
The throw to second to Muncy. That's 2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Meyer stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Left field. Henderson makes the catch. Back here in L.A., here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. That one hit to right. Rodriguez settles under it. Brings it in. And there's one away. Here's Muncy to hit. Strike on the inside corner. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Bouncer to second. Tosses to first. They get the out on Muncy. So the lineup flips over. And now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in the dirt. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That one missing inside. Lifted in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning. Ricky Henderson digs in now. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Rodriguez makes the play, and the back here at Chavez Ravine, leading off Julio Rodriguez. This one popped up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Ball one there. High fly ball down the left field line. Henderson running hard to get it. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, J.D. Martinez. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Wheeler gets the strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Tommy Edman at the plate.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one. Edman measures 5 feet 10 inches, 29 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2016. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
3-1 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. So a man aboard. It's Aaron Judge now.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Just missed. And that's a little bit high. 2 balls, no strikes. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that's a little bit high. And Judge spoils that one.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Rodriguez tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball one. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. And there's a ball. To the right side, and it stays fair. Edman around second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler, 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run across, throws to second, caught the rundown now. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Soler leads off first with 1 away. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone.
And that's a fair ball. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He's safe. It's 7-1.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at second.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
This one in the dirt.
1-1.
Man on second, 2 down. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive. And they'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Next offering misses, and the count now even up. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's 1 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Polanco up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Wood ranging into the alley. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 30.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Nabs it, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th, Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And he deals. And Mookie takes. Nasty pitch right there. And it's 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. That one missed. On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So up next, Rickey Henderson. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Now on the bump, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Torres.
That's an out.
Not in time at
He's in
first.
there.
It's a fielder's choice. Tommy Edman will hit next. Rickey on the move. Pitch misses.
Ball 1.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Henderson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And another ball. Man at second. That one finds the zone. It's strike 1 on Edman. And that skips in the dirt.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball ripped. And that one is gone. And they throw a pair on the board.
But you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds, your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got 6 teeth in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 teeth in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped. Landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded, since the first kick flip, he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. Cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. So we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet. Been on killing himself, is what his mama said. But he was feeling himself, got a little more swag in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and varials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear, I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about, some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick